Okay, Avodat Hashem, we're getting started again with our Ba'al Shem Tov, learning the gates of the Ba'al Shem Tov. And we have here a little introduction of who is the Ba'al Shem Tov from the Koznitz Rebbe, Rabbi Yerachmiel Moshe. He writes there, Beshem HaTzadikim Yikarlin Zchutam Yagen Aleinu Shamru Sheneshama Kamo Nishmat HaBa'al Shem Tov Ba LaOlam Pam Achad LeElef Shanim. The Karliner Chasidim and the Rebbes would say that a soul like the Ba'al Shem Tov comes to the world once in 1,000 years. And this is the soul of the Baal Shem Tov. Avodat Hashem, let's get into our learning. We're learning about Avodat Hashem in a place of sweetness, delightful approach to an Avodat Hashem. And we have from Tzvaat HaRivash, the will of the Baal Shem Tov that he left, right? His testimony, dying testimony, what he left for the world. He says there, Shadam yesh lo chelek litanot. When a person has a desire to afflict themselves or to fast, אז צריך להיזהר שלא להיבטל באותו דבר שהוא רוצה. And then you have to make sure that you shouldn't nullify yourself from that same thing that you want. Even though he knows that it's better to serve Hashem b'simcha, without afflictions, without fasting that cause depression, but if a person took upon themselves a fast, it's because deep down inside they know that they still haven't done a tikkun, and they want to do a fast, they want to do some kind of avodah to get there. And there's a few things that you have to be very aware of and be very precise and acute with from the side of your soul, that they came out of your soul, this thing. It's not an external thing. Right? To not take upon yourself too many stringencies. You don't have to be looking out stringencies and chumrot all the time to take upon yourself. To serve Hashem, but if you took upon yourself a fast, even though you know it's better to not fast and just to serve Hashem from simcha, you should probably finish it, right? Do it because it came from a place inside your soul. Maybe that there's something here to work on. You started it. If you started the fast already, do it. But lechatchila, to get started with, we have to know the way of the Baal Shem Tov is not by the way of affliction. It's not the way of harming yourself in order to get closer to Hashem and completely removing yourself from eating good food or from chewing your food, all these different things that used to be done in the past, right? It's not the way. We can enjoy the world and this creation of Hashem. Just connect it back to Hashem. Have your mind on Hashem. It's taught in the Toldot Yaakov Yosef, in the last Kuntres. It says there, the main thing is to remove depression and to hold on to joy. Reb Nachman's grandfather, Reb Nachman of Breslev, his grandfather was Rabbi Nachman Mehoradenki. He said, מה שחלם שלו כשהיה בארץ ישראל והיה נבוך אם יחזור לצאת לחוץ לארץ מכמה טעמים הכמוסים לו. He was in the land of Israel. He had this dream, right? He was in the land of Israel. And he had a problem. Do I go back to Chutz La'aretz? Do I stay here? He didn't know. Until he saw in his dream that there was a few doctors giving medicine by way of this bitter drink. But this one doctor was better. That he gives healing by way of a drink that's sweeter than honey. There's many doctors out there that can heal you, that give you medicine, but their medicine is very bitter. And then there's one doctor that's better than anybody else, and he gives you medicine. Why is he better than anybody else? Because he gives you medicine that's sweeter than honey. And this is what we're talking about before. This is what we mentioned already. By way of fasting and affliction on yourself, depression and the hardships in life get intensified. You start to judge other people. Why are you guys not fasting? Why are you guys indulging in this world? Why are you guys so involved in this world? You should be like me. You should leave this world of a minute and tap into the world to come. Fast. Push down your body. Start to judge other people. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and his son, when they came out of the cave after 12 years, they started burning the world. right? They were on such a high level that anybody that was even just working as a farmer in their eyes was a crazy thing. Until a bat kol came out, a voice came out, a heavenly voice came out. Chizru lema'aratchem, go back inside your cave. What did I brought you out to destroy my world? V'hu refuah al yedei mayim marim. That is medicine by way of bitter waters. Ma she'en ken refuah zo b'derech zeh. Not the case in the Baal Shem Tov's path. Shiten lev af bechol davar megune shoreh b'chavero. When you see anything wrong in your friend, you look at another Jew, you look at another person in the world, and you see a blemish in their actions, you see a blemish in what they're doing. Shule to'elet atzmo. It's for your own benefit. That's only by way of the medicine that's sweeter than honey. To arouse mercy on every single person. I look at a person and I don't look at the bad thing and judge him for that bad thing. I look at the person and say, wow, I can learn from that. So if you learned from it and you come closer to Hashem, so was that thing actually bad? It gets revealed to you that Hashem revealed to you a light during that person, through his actions that you didn't like necessarily, but you didn't judge him and say he's such a wicked person. You just saw something you didn't like and you came closer to Hashem by way of it. Know that Hashem is in every individual thing. Then you will have a sweet medicine, without any afflictions, without any hardships, right? And it will be sweet to you, it will be fragrance, it will be beautiful to you. And the words of this true sage are gracious, are beautiful, are true, right? One more little teaching. It's written in the Magen Avraham, Doresh Tov, Shekatav HaBa'al Shem Tov. The Baal Shem Tov wrote to his holy brother-in-law, whose Ilula is today, or yesterday, sorry, haKadosh Rav Gershon Lachutz La'aretz, is Rav Gershon, right? Rav Gershon Kitover, he wrote him a letter. שיש צדיקים שמרפאים רפואות הנפש על ידי תענית וסיגובים שנשמע למרור, ויש צדיקים שעבודתם על ידי אכילה ושתייה ודרך זה יותר גבוה. The Baal Shem Tov himself wrote to his brother-in-law, who we have a lot of the teachings and a lot of the understandings of the Baal Shem Tov is from his brother-in-law. And he told his brother-in-law that there's doctors out there that give medicine by way of afflictions and fast. Again, what's the doctor? The doctor is the tzaddik, a rabbi, a spiritual guide, right? And the people, the patients, so to say, are the ones coming to receive this healing, meaning to be able to do tshuva, to come closer to Hashem. There's those that tell their students, yeah, you need to afflict yourself, you need to go through hard, you need to step away from all physicality, you need to detach yourself from this world completely, no room for anything else, just pure Torah all day long. And that's the bitter way. And then there's tzaddikim that their whole entire work that they give to their patients, doctors that they give to their patients, is eat, drink, dance a little bit. Can you light a little bit of olive oil on fire with a wick inside of it, a candle for a tzaddik, for Hashem? Can you do some good action? No, eat the food, it's okay, but while you're eating, can you think of Hashem? That's the way of the Baal Shem Tov. Avodat Hashem. That is our learning for today.